Alright, what's up everyone? We are back for another set of battles here with this Articuno team. And this time we're using the version of the team as I originally thought it out with the Alone Marowak, as opposed to my Lodic, who was in its place before. Should be fun, and I'm curious to see how it ends up performing. Should help shore up our electric weakness a little bit better. And we really were in need of some fire type attacks because none of our other Pokemon have them. So our opponent's running into Regigigas, which I don't know if that is a, I don't know if he is allowed or not. He's never, I don't think he's really been relevant and competitive, but I don't know if that's because he's banned or because his stat just makes him really bad. Or not stat, his ability rather. Makes him really bad. But I'm guessing we're going to have some neutralizing gas shenanigans going on here with Wheezing. Help get a fully powered Regigigas. So I am recording this on Halloween, actually. And it is the last day before the ranked ladder starts up. So I'm really excited for that to be happening. And I'm thinking of taking some of these teams on the ladder and seeing how they perform. Should be a lot of fun. I just got a new microphone in today, so I should be able to start using that to be able to stream soon, which should be fun. Looking forward to streaming some battles. And it should also, I would imagine, up the audio quality a bit for the videos, which will be nice. But I will not know until I test that out a little bit more when it gets here. And I get actually, plug it in and use it. Oh, wow. So he's coaching it. Getting back to the battle here. He is coaching it. And it protects, and that is really bad. Because I decided to double up on it. Because pretty clear that his team revolves around this Regigigas. I probably should have thought about that, but it's okay. We're just gonna try and neuter it with Willow, hopefully. Yeah, there's the Wheezing, so it is going for that neutralizing gas to help get rid of his slow start. And he's gonna make it big too. That's not good. Yeah, never, I don't think I've ever faced against a Regigigas before. In any of these games I was competitive in. Alright, he's got max Quake, so that's actually fine. Because we have a Focus Sash. So assuming he doesn't double up, we should be in an okay position, potentially. Special Defense Rise, that ain't great. It's actually actively not great. Sludge Bomb does nothing. But luckily we hit the Will-O-Wisp, so hopefully Regigigas will be a little more neutered down. Though we did already get off a +1, so it's not as neutered as it would be. However, here we're going to see Ally Switch come in handy again, I think, as should be able to help us get the Trick Room off, possibly. Or at the very least, screw up the opponent's moves here. What do you do? Wow, that is really interesting. So he was determined to kill Nihilego with Regigigas. I guess he's also going for that special defense boost, because that is quite good against me. And the taunt, oh man, that taunt sucks. I mean, great play by the opponent, but it sucks for us. Because now we don't get our Trick Room off. That ain't great. Luckily, we've kind of wasted his Dynamax. Regigigas really didn't. It's not like he's been sweeping through us. These are still our 2 starter Pokemon. And we haven't even thought about Dynamaxing yet. Alright, so he's finally gonna kill Nihilego, but that Focus Sash and Ally Switch effectively let it live for, it basically let it stall out its whole Dynamax, which is nuts. Like, it's also kind of a misplay from our opponent, in my opinion, because if he went for the ice attack on Spiritomb, then the hail would have KO'd because, you know, 1 HP. But our opponent did not decide to do that. They decided the special defense buff was better, and I guess it will remain to be seen whether or not that works out for them. But I think the fact that they are running out of Dynamax here and we are still ready to go with ours should give us a nice little advantage in the second half of this game here. He's out of turns, so let's see. I think just go for the super effective move on the Weezing. Try and get that knocked out. Regigigas really isn't that much of a threat to me at this point. Alright, so he's going to withdraw it. So we're going to get some free damage off. He gets the slow start back, which is nice for us. Spiritomb's useless pressure. That should be Infiltrator, but I still haven't fixed it on the Spiritomb. Alright, well, Freezing Glare is going to probably almost KO that Bioli. Yep, it's sashed, but unfortunately for our opponent, it's hailing. So it's actually going to just be a KO. And then he uses Ice Punch, which dealt very little damage, procced our weakness policy, and now we should be able to just go Dynamax and take it home with Articuno. And now it's less bulky because it's not big, so Spiritomb is able to take it out. Foul Play proving to be an incredible move, as always. Probably one of my favorite dark type attacks. Now we get some damage by the hail, but it is no big deal. We're in a good position. We've got a Rillaboom and a Weezing. Yeah, this is pretty great. Our type matchup here is pretty bad for the opponent. Like, I think we're just gonna go for killing the Rillaboom because it poses more of a threat being physical, because we are especially defensive, so I don't think we have to worry about Weezing as much. And he's clearly more of a partner Pokemon for Regigigas. Now the question is, ally switch or not ally switch? I think I'm gonna ally switch, just in case. The cool thing about this is if he tries to fake out, it wouldn't, I don't think it works anyway if I go Dynamax, but it wouldn't work if I ally switch either, because the Ghost and not take effect. Let's see. But oh, that's interesting. Fake out actually takes priority over ally switch. I didn't know that. Did not know that. However, we are Dynamaxed, and we are not going to flinch because of that. So RIP Rillaboom, because you are not taking a +2 boosted special attack from the Dynamaxed Articuno living. So that should... Oh, communication was interrupted. Normally, you know, I would consider not uploading when, you know, it cuts out, but we pretty much have this in the bag. I'm gonna consider this one a win. Maybe the opponent just DC'd, maybe they got salty, we'll never know, but I'm putting that one as a W in our book. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, we're going to continue battling and look for game number 2 here. See if we can find an opponent. So far, first game went real well. Unfortunately, we didn't really have a chance to utilize the substitution on their team in Marowak. But looking at this opponent's team, maybe it's time to bring him in. I think he could be good in this. Specifically against the opponent's Ultra Beast. Or his Steel Grass Ultra Beast, to be more specific. Yeah, this should be a pretty good lineup for us, though, I think. Especially if he falls into the trap of bringing Landorus. If he brings Landorus, he's going to have a bad time with Articuno. We saw people fall into that trap last video, and I have a feeling we're going to see it again. But we shall see. Alright, and... ooh. Well, now that is interesting. He has an Articuno of his own he's going to lead with. Very interesting. And a Nihiligo. So we actually have a somewhat similar team in some ways, though given our opponent's layout, I do not think they are Trick Room. But who knows, maybe they'll surprise us. I do always like seeing fellow Nihiligo users. I really hope I'm saying that right. It is a strange name for a Pokemon, to say the least. I prefer to just call it Jelly. It is a very large jellyfish thing. Alright, so Articuno is going big. Interesting choice here. I'm gonna protect with the Marowak. Hopefully, absorb some damage. Meteor Beam. Well, that is interesting. If I recall correctly, that's like it's like Hyper Beam, except it's Rock type. And it takes 2 turns to charge, but as you see here, he had the White Herb to charge it immediately, and it gives you a special attack boost when you're charging it. So that seems pretty strong, and I am really happy we protected. He's rising speed, which is great for us, because now our Trick Room is going to be even more effective. Probably doesn't really matter too much, but because we are probably going to be slower than them due to our nature and IVs. However, I think we are about to just lay a smackdown with this Marowak. Just go absolutely ham. Yeah, we're going after Moltres. I was thinking about the Nihiligo, but nah. Moltres. Wow, I just said Moltres, huh? Articuno. I don't know why. For some reason, like half the time I see Articuno, I want to say Moltres, and I don't know. Maybe just the new forms are throwing me off, because I am a big fan of Galarian Moltres, and we're definitely going to be seeing some more from that real soon, I think. I'm excited to try that one on the ladder. Oh wow, yeah, that's a one-hit KO. Galarian, Alolan Marowak coming in clutch, just absolutely laying a beat down on Articuno. And that was our first turn, Dynamax. Like, oh wow, that actually dealt. Oh crap! I was gonna say that dealt a lot more than I expected to, but. Meteor Beam, they actually have to charge up now, which is a benefit for us, because if we're faster, which we probably are because of the Trick Room, then whatever they send out, we should have no problem killing this before it can get its attack off. Oh yeah, that thing is like super dead too. Super dead. Might just be an ally switch turn, but the damage might be worth it. It's kind of tough because it's not going to kill. Yeah, I think it might be the move. Just give that Marowak some little extra protection. I swear, people do not expect ally switch on Nihiligo. I was honestly surprised when it got it. It does not seem like a Pokemon you would think of that would an ally switch. Like, it's not a psychic type. Though I guess Spiritomb isn't a psychic type either, but it just really surprised me being Poison Rock that it gets it. But interesting nonetheless. Ooh, Focus Sash. So maybe it wouldn't have been a bad idea to double up instead. However, Leaf Blade is going to do nothing. And now Meteor Beam should hit my Nihilego instead, which should be fine. Doesn't even take me down to my Sash. Not that it really matters. And so we should have no trouble cleaning up these two Pokemon. And he's only got one left to R4. So I think this should be a pretty simple conclusion here. That Steel Grass Ultra Beast, I'm forgetting its name right now, but it has been quite annoying. I've run into it a few times so far, and if you are not packing a fire move, or if your fire user gets KO'd, it can really be rather problematic. So we're going to get a nice little Spadef bonus here from our max attack. And we're going to finish off his Ultra Beast. So now we should just be able to double up. Oh, and we get Beast Boost, because why not? Get a little more special attack. But Marowak's really pulling his weight. Like, he basically carried this game on a silver platter to us. I mean, Nihilego also deserves a lot of credit because it is a fantastic Trick Room setter. Like, the more I use it, the more I like it for Trick Room. I really thought that its high base speed would be problematic running it on a Trick Room team, but in actuality, it seems to be working real well. The ability to give it the Focus Sash is so huge because I love its unique typing, but it makes it so incredibly weak to ground, and ground is just, I think it's always going to be a prevalent part of the Pokemon metagame, especially in doubles with Earthquake. It's such an effective move that is like a staple of the series. So I think we're always going to be seeing that around. So it's nice to have an item that can prevent that one KO because it goes off pretty much almost every time. Like, Nihilego is not the tankiest of Pokemon, but it sure hits hard. And like I said before, I really do not think people expect Ally Switch out of it. Like, if someone used that against me, I certainly would not have predicted that if I didn't know it could get it because I ran one. But when I was putting the team together, I saw that and I was just really surprised. So yeah, he stalled us a turn with U-turn. Or, no, he stalled us a turn with attack. Now he's doing a U-turn. Could have killed the Nihilego, but not really going to matter. We have 3 Pokemon left. I believe I selected a fire move, so this is going to be super effective. Yep, Flare Blitz. So that should just be the KO. Yeah. Alright. Marowak taking it home for game number 2. That is what I like to see. Let's see if we can get one more featuring our good Alolan boy here. And then we'll call it a wrap. Alright, and we are looking for game number 3. We have found a trainer, and we're going to see what they have. Ooh, another Regigigas team. That's kind of cool. This one is different. Yeah, I'm assuming Regigigas is legal then. This isn't on the ladder, because like I said, recording day before the ladder goes live. However, I don't see why this person would run an otherwise legal team with him to test out if he's not legal. Though I have seen people do that where it's like fully legal team and then just one random mover, but I don't think that's the case. I'll have to check after this video whether or not he's legal in BGC. If so, pretty cool. I would like to see him around because he's just not a Pokemon you really see too often because of his absolutely terrible ability. And that means we probably see some more Galarian Wheezing, which I really like. I think it's a really cool Pokemon. Alright, let's see what our opponents started off with here. They have Tapu Fini and Tapu Bulu. This is actually the first Tapu Bulu I've seen because he's kind of been replaced by the new grass starter since it gets a terrain setting ability. Same as Bulu's. And it's just a really good Pokemon. Like, I think it's probably better than Tapu Bulu, personally. But I was never really a big fan of him as the Tapus. I liked Tapu Koko, and I played a little bit with Finny, but I didn't really use the other ones a whole lot in the past. Though I do know Blue did used to get played a bit more, I think in Sun and Moon, because you didn't have as many other options for grassy terrain. Alright, so here I'm thinking ally switch. I just really like, I just think I know it's a very controversial move to some people, but I think it can be a fun and skill testing thing that is more than just a little random 50-50. However, I can understand people's complaints with it. Alright, so we're going big with Nihilego here. Like, P-double, fairy led, like, we're just going. We're going for it. It's not usually the plan to do this, which might be evident given that we only have 2 damaging moves, but it's okay. Oh, and oh wow, that is an interesting choice, opponent. So he chooses to make big Tapu Bulu, which is, I believe, 4 times weak to our stab poison attack. So that's going to be interesting to see if it can take a hit. Tapu Fini is going to survive. It is rather bulky. I'm not super surprised by that. I'll be honest. I thought he was going to Dynamax the Fini. I'm actually rather surprised he Dynamaxed the Bulu. So it eats a berry. I'm not really concerned about that. And he taunts it? Okay. Oh. That's why he taunts it. He taunted it because he was trying to taunt the Spiritomb. I was like, why would you taunt my Dynamax Pokemon? I forgot I ally switched. So that makes that make a lot more sense. Unfortunately, Spiritomb goes down, but that is a-okay. We shouldn't need him. I'm pretty sure, especially after the special attack raise from our Dynamax Poison attack, Max Ooze, I think it should be more than enough to KO him. Though we are going to focus on the Fini because the Fini poses more of a threat, I think, to my Dynamax Pokemon. He's going to switch. Bold move, Con. Let's see if it pays off for him. I don't think it's going to pay off for him. Especially because we have Articuno out. And Articuno really likes getting intimidated. So, boom, Max Ooze. I wonder how much that's going to do. Only dealt about half. But it is not very effective, so I guess that's understandable. But now, Articuno's at +3, Nihilego's at +2, and I just don't see... Yeah, you're not going to kill with that. I mean, it'd be impossible to kill. Oh, wow, yeah. +3 Hurricane, even on a Dynamax Pokemon. Just gonna take it out. Mind you, that's with no special attack investment. That's a purely defensive Articuno. It is just a beast. So yeah, I have to say, you know, it's only been these short few games, but I think the change in the team composition really works wonders for it. We saw just how clutch Marowak can be last game. And the other members of the team are all pulling their weight, especially Articuno. Articuno's been a beast. He's really my opinion on Articuno has changed heavily than when I first started recording this. He's really exceeded my expectations. Alright, so he's going dark type. He's trying to get that KO. Oh my god, we're gonna live at 3 and we're gonna get rock slided. But still, that was kind of hype. We lived at 3. And because he rock slided, we're gonna get a weakness policy boost. This is now a +5 special attack Articuno. That's almost the max amount of boosts you can have. So I'd be genuinely shocked if this does not one-hit KO. Pretty much the vast majority of threats right now. Like, +5 is not anything to mess with on Articuno. So I hope everyone's been enjoying the battle videos and the team overviews. They've been a lot of fun to make, and I'm looking forward to doing some more now that the new season's starting, as well as getting some more battles out with these ones. And hopefully later this week or weekend, I will be streaming live at twitch.tv/zombiesgonomnom. But on Twitch, it is zombies with a Z instead of with an S, because zombies with an S was taken, unfortunately. But I will have the link for that in the description. It should be fun. Stop by sometime if it sounds interesting to you. And I'm looking forward to getting to interact with people more real time. So it should be fun. Alright, so back to the game. Protect from Tapu Fini. Not super surprising. Again, a sucker punch, but it's gonna fail because I decided to use Trick Room. Because I knew he had Sucker Punch, and he also has a Focus Sash, so what might actually be necessary here in order to preserve our Articuno, even though we don't necessarily need to preserve the Articuno, but I'm fairly certain it's gonna die to the Sucker Punch. So I don't want that, so we're actually going to Trick Room again, even though we are faster. He would still hit first because of priority. So we're going to Trick Room again and hope he falls for it and tries to hope we go for a damaging move. And then we're going to go for Hyper Voice to kill his 1 HP guy. Yeah, he did again, fantastic. And then also get some Tapu Fini damage. So that's great. I think that's actually gonna pretty much lock it in for a win here. Let's see who he attacks. Yeah, he's gonna be in trouble here. Because now he can't KO both of these Pokemon, and I think either of them should be able to kill. Articuno, most definitely. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have the card up for this one as a download team, because I want to save that for some of the other teams that I'm going to be uploading. But I will have the Pokepaste in the description. So that's going to about do it for this video. We are wrapping up the battle here. But I just want to thank everyone who has been watching. It's just been a great time making these videos, and I'm looking forward to doing more of that soon. So if you enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will catch you next time. Peace.